Hey guys, so today I'm going to bring you the first episode in my Back to Basics series. Now this is going to be teaching you all the mechanics and knowledge you need to successfully play AD carry and as well as support. So the first thing we're going to look at is AD synergies, so which support you should pick with which AD carry and why, but also supports who are good against them. So in this episode we're going to have a look at Varus. So Varus is incredibly strong at the moment because of his health based damage. It means that it allows him to kill bruisers who are stacking health, which is very common in today's meta. The other reason he's really strong is because he's very good in lane. He can very easily win trades. He has an okay mid game and then an incredibly strong late game as well. Now the reason he's strong in lane is because Varus essentially is a burst champion. He's very similar to Graves in the sense that he puts auto attacks onto the enemy and then he uses his abilities to proc his W, which deals a huge amount of burst to the enemy AD, and then he has to back off and wait for cooldowns. Now because Varus is cooldown based, he works well with supports who are also cooldown based and can initiate alongside Varus to make sure that he gets the maximum damage out of his cooldowns. It's also important to know that when a champion who is cooldown based doesn't have their cooldowns, are extremely weak, so it's important for you to make sure that you put the enemy AD in a position where he can't then trade back that damage as soon as you've used your cooldowns. So my top three supports for Varus is going to be Thresh, Nami and Leona. Now Thresh and Leona are very similar in they're both initiators. They both provide a lot of damage alongside Varus's burst and make punishing extremely easy. Both of their Qs hold the target in place, which means that Varus can get 3 blighted quiver stacks onto someone before he explodes them with an ability. That means that he can maximize his damage. Now Nami's a little bit different but follows the same kind of theory. So she doesn't provide a lot of damage and she is an initiator, but if she lands her Q then Varus can get 3 stacks onto someone before they land and can use his E to pop those stacks, meaning that he can capitalize on his W perfectly. This synergy works really well, and is also Nami's ultimate works fantastically with Varus's ultimate. Varus locks her in place and then if Nami uses her ultimate on the target as well, that means that's roughly about 5 seconds where the enemy AD can't do anything, and 5 seconds out of a trade is a huge amount of time and swings it into Varus's favour. The other thing to note is that Varus doesn't have any escapes, so if you're ganked in lane or when you reach mid game and you team fight, there's nothing that Varus can really do to get away apart from using his ultimate, and that's also very often used as an initiation tool. Nami has her Q and her ultimate, which are both knock up and are both disabled so that Varus can get away. Thresh has his box and his Q and E, which are perfect for peeling as well as initiating, and Leona has her ultimate, her Q, to provide some peel as well. So all three of these are very good in lane. They offer Varus the ability to win the lane very easily, and they also provide him with enough protection mid game so that he can snowball the advantage. So just to sum that all up then, Varus is good with a support that can help him initiate, can protect him in team fights and provide some sort of pressure in lane. Now these three aren't the only three that work with him obviously. Lulu and Sona are other very good examples. Sona's ultimate holds an enemy in place while Varus can do a lot of damage to them, and Lulu's slow combined with Varus's slow is incredibly strong as well. So while it's really important to know what synergizes well with an AD, it's also a good idea to know what counters specific ADs. So in Varus's case, the biggest problem he has is he has no escape. If he finds himself in a sticky situation and he doesn't have flash, there is no way he can get out of it. So supports who are good against Varus will capitalize on this. People like Thresh, Blitzcrank, Leona, all who have very good hard engages and mean that Varus will have to fight them. He can't run away because of the stuns or the slows, meaning that if he isn't ahead in lane, then those forced fights are going to result in a loss for him, and that's one way to punish Varus in lane really effectively. So hopefully you guys learned something from this and it will help inform your choices when you're picking bot lane in future. This is a little bit different, and so if you have any feedback for me, that'd be fantastic. Leave it in the comments below and I'll try and improve for my next episodes. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and check out my other videos.